Sometimes I can leave well enough alone, and then sometimes you just have to address the BS. I recently did a video talking about Lil Nas X, and it seems like anytime someone speaks about him, you have his little fans and his little stands and his minions come out of the woodwork and just ready to be on the attack. Nicole can definitely speak to that because of the way they came at her on Twitter a couple weeks ago, to the point where she had to turn her retweet feature off for like 2 weeks until everything died down before she cut it back on. And it's absolutely pathetic at hindsight when you actually really think about it, because a lot of these people put all their devotion into these individuals and they're not getting anything in return. Basically, we can sit up here and critique these individuals that are worth critiquing, but then they'll say that we're bashing them, or they'll say something else. And that leads us to comments such as this one. Now, before I get into this, many of you know that I had pinned another comment to the top where it was another person. Her name was Sugar Bum or something like that. I was going to go in on her, but I said, nah, I think the people really went in on her, because I said, you know what, since you want the attention so bad, I'm going to pin your comment to the top of the page and people are going to go in on her. Of course, by now she's already been blocked, so she probably doesn't even realize people been going in on her for like the last, I don't know how many hours. But I eventually did unpin the comment because I was like, I got tired of getting the notifications under that one post. So it is what it is. But then I was scrolling through and saw this comment from this person by the name of Top Cats. And they said, nobody cares about him or you. Well, I take that back. Taco Bell just struck a very lucrative deal with Lil Nas X, who is striking lucrative deals with you, Torian Rain Reloaded. Just like heterosexuality, homosexuality is nothing new. It is not going anywhere. Get a life, dude, because before you know it, you will be dead and gone. So let's just go ahead and break this in. And what's so interesting was what I found when I clicked on their channel. And we'll go into that in a little bit. So they start off by saying nobody cares about him or you. The same could be said about you, whoever this Top Cats person is. They said nobody cares about him or you. And I realize it says that their comment has been edited. I don't know if they added more onto the comment before they press send, or if they misspelled something or whatever the case may be. But something tells me they added on to this comment, and the comment was a lot shorter. Then they said, well, I take that back. Taco Bell just struck a very lucrative deal with Lil Nas X. Okay, so he got a deal with Taco Bell. They just gave Saweetie a McDonald's deal and called it a Saweetie meal. I remember at one point they gave RG3 a whole bunch of endorsements with Subway and Gatorade, and he was one of the biggest busts in NFL history. So what? They give it to people who they know can generate buzz and can bring in something for their product. And right now, because of the stuff and the antics that he's been doing, that's how they feel they're going to bring in revenue. It happens all the time. He's not the first, nor will he be the last. And notice, I'm just saying that, and I'm not pocket watching this guy either. I really don't care what money he makes or how much. That's none of my business. But I find that whenever you, as a person, critiques one of their, as they call it, faves, or people that they're huge fans of, these stands come out and they love to throw in your face the money or the deals or the endorsements that they're getting, and then they throw back at you asking where are your deals and everything like that, to try to make it seem like you're less than. Which follows up with this next one. Who is striking lucrative deals with you, Torian Rain Reloaded? Nobody. And I'm fine with that. I have my ways and my means of making my money, and I don't need a deal from Taco Bell to get by. Who cares? Besides, it would look silly if Taco Bell struck a deal with me. Who am I? Unless I was acting in one of their commercials, that's not even really a deal. That's just you being an actor in their commercial to push their product. So what? Okay, is that supposed to hurt my feelings? I guess that was supposed to make me cry and curl up into a ball in the corner somewhere and throw a tantrum. Okay. Just like heterosexuality, homosexuality is nothing new and it is not going anywhere. Well, duh. Tell us something we don't know. We're just talking about the agenda and how heavily it's being pushed, especially on black people. That's where the issue comes in. We know that homosexuality has been here for ages. It goes back to the Romans. They got paintings all over in their museums depicting just that. If you don't know Top Cats, you can go watch the Buck Breaking documentary. And I find it interesting that many people in that academy haven't even watched that documentary, because automatically off rip, they think it's gay bashing or it's filled with homophobia. If they watched it, it actually is not even filled with all of that at all. As a matter of fact, to even take it a step further, a little spoiler alert, and it's not even so much a spoiler alert, they barely touch on what's going, well, they kind of do, but not, they don't hammer heavily on the I don't want to say heavily hammer on the agenda, but they don't heavily hammer on what people like this Top Cats is going on saying, you know, when it comes to homophobia and stuff like that. They don't hammer heavily on that. They do talk about the agenda part of it, and see the thing is, they want to associate that with homophobia or transphobia, or whatever you want to call it. Last I checked, phobia, based on the dictionary, means to be scared of. But then again, they rewrite it. And this is exactly why I made this video, because it was saying how Lil Nas X is like saying, you know, he doesn't want to speak on homophobia based on, you know, his own safety from those in the industry, that he feels like someone's going to get him, quote unquote. As a person who, with him being a person who's in the academy, he has a lot of protection, especially with the kind of videos that he put out, like that Industry Baby one, with the one that's from the thumbnail in the video that I recently did, in that Montero one where he's giving the devil a lap dance, to him performing the way that he did and all provocative the way he did on the BET Awards. If no one's quote unquote canceling because of that, then he's very protected. That's what I was alluding to in the video. And many people are suggesting in my comment section, I didn't say it in the video, but it might have some validity to it, that they think that he's just pretending to be gay. Because when he did Old Town Road, here you have this black man who's rapping to country music, and it becomes a big hit, but the country music industry is not widely accepting of him. And so what does he do? He starts to do this. He literally completely goes away from what he was originally doing that got him on top. And the thing is, he had to come up with a gimmick of some kind, because if not, Old Town Road would have been his one and only hit. He would have been a one-hit wonder. People would have been like, who's Lil Nas X? Where is he at? Still back in 2018 with Old Town Road, or 19, or whenever that song came out. So that's what I was talking about in the video, but some people didn't catch that. I had some other people in the comment section that did, you know, that disagreed and everything like that. But then it was that Sugar Bum chick. Yeah, I had to pin her comment for the sheer ignorance that she put up there, because she tried to make it seem like we were bashing him because, you know, trying to tear him down because he was a black man. And she said all of that before the video was even premiered. She didn't even know what the video was about. She just saw a picture of Lil Nas X and she saw the title. And from that, she got, oh, why black people tearing down another black man? She got that from that. She didn't even know what the video was about. And she'll probably will never know at this point, because I've blocked her. I have since then blocked her. She can come and watch it. And you know what's so crazy? That chick wasn't even subscribed to my channel. She actually wrote that in one of the comments. She did all of that shit. Well, I only came to your channel because it popped up on my feed. So you popped up on my stuff got popped up on your feed. And the thing about YouTube is you can click the image on, if you have on your phone, you can click the icon, the person's icon, and you can see the last 3 comments that they recently left on videos. Do you know that every video that she left a comment on, which wasn't even that many, I think it was like 13 comments in total, all came from the back and forth of this video, not this video, but the one I'm referring to, and the one about the baby. What do both of them have in common? Exactly. So most of the videos that she's ever commented on, if not the only one she's commented on, was the ones when I was calling out the hypocrisy of the academy. Nothing else, just those. She told on herself then she went on one of my female subscribers calling her a mammy and a pick me. Then she started throwing out those weird stats about black men. I already knew where she was, so that's why I pinned her comment there and let people just go in on her until I got tired of seeing it, and I unpinned the comment and then I blocked her. If y'all go and scroll through the comments, it's probably people still going in on her. But back to this. The next one says, or the last sentence says, get a life, dude, because before you know it, you will be dead and gone. That's the one right there. Get a life, dude, because before you know it, you will be dead and gone. Basically saying, when I die, no one's going to care. Stop talking about Lil Nas X all the time, even though I don't talk about him all the time. It's been a while since I've done a video solely on him. I didn't even do a video when he did that Montero video, lap dancing on the devil. I didn't even do a video in response to his Industry Baby one where he had naked men in the prison wearing pink and dressing naked, him included. I didn't talk about it. Well, I talked about it briefly on my live stream channel, not on this channel. Now, I find it very interesting, and I'm going to pause the video right quick because y'all have to see this. Okay, so this is the Top Cats page, the one that I was telling you about. Now, keep in mind, I want y'all to follow me here. This person left a comment on that video that was posted on August 23rd. It was recorded way before the 23rd, but it was posted on August 23rd. Keep that date in mind. This person says this channel doesn't have any content. This channel has no videos. This channel has no playlists. This channel doesn't feature any other channels. Nothing under discussions. Now watch this. Under the About stats, joined August 19th, 2021. This person joined YouTube within the same week, or within a week's time that I uploaded that video. Let's see, they joined the 19th of August. So the video went up, let's see, the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 4 days apart. And they just happened to stumble across this video and left that comment that I just went over. Interesting, right? These are your trolls. These are your trolls right here. I never forget one time a troll left a comment on my channel and they had just created the channel that they trolled off of that day. I was like, Are you serious? I just instantly blocked. I couldn't even take that seriously. But I'm just showing y'all right here the kind of stuff that I have to deal with from time to time on YouTube. That just is, whenever people leave troll comments like that, I always click on the icon if I'm on my phone to see how many comments they left throughout my videos. A lot of the times it's only one comment. Then I go to their page and then I see something that looks like this. Granted, some of them probably have joined maybe a year or two before this, but that doesn't mean they're not trolling. But this person literally created an account, and then the first comment they ever leave on my channel was the one I just read. Well, Top Cats, that'll be the last comment you leave on my channel. Because, oh, look at that. I already blocked them. How about that? I forgot that I blocked them. But I just wanted y'all to see and, just get a gist of what I have to deal with sometimes on this platform.